Claire Woods had always believed small towns were peaceful, the kind of places where people smiled at strangers, where old men still waved from porches, and where nights smelled like pine and rain instead of gasoline and smoke. That's what she told herself as her old sedan rolled past the faded sign that read, "Welcome to Miller's Town, EST. 1887. The letters were chipped, the wood half-rotten, and someone had spray-painted a crooked smiley face over the O. Claire stared at it as she drove by, a quiet unease pressing against her chest. Something about that smile looked wrong. Too wide, too human. Her phone had no signal. The road was cracked and narrow, lined by whispering trees that leaned a little too close. She told herself she was just tired. New place, new job, new start. That's what she'd wanted, after all. Miller's Town was supposed to be quiet, the kind of place where nothing bad ever happens. She found the house just as the sun dipped below the tree line. The realtor had called it a charming lakeside property. In reality, it looked like something torn out of an old photograph. 2 stories, white paint long turned gray, a sagging porch, windows that seemed to stare back. Claire parked her car in the dirt driveway and stepped out, the cool air brushing her face. The smell of wet wood and lake water filled her lungs. She looked at the house and smiled nervously. "Just a fixer-upper," she whispered. "I can make this work." Her footsteps echoed up the porch steps. Each board groaned under her weight. When she reached the door, the handle was already cold. Not from the weather, but from something deeper, something that made her pause. Inside, the house was still. Dust floated in narrow beams of fading light. Furniture draped in white sheets lined the walls like sleeping ghosts. Claire exhaled and whispered, "Home, sweet home," though her voice shook just enough to betray the lie. By nightfall, her boxes sat unopened in the living room. She made tea, sat on the couch, and listened to the creaking wood around her. Every few seconds, she swore she heard something faint, like breathing behind a door or footsteps in the hall. She tried to laugh it off. Old houses make noise, she told herself. But when the lights flickered, her hand froze on the mug. For a split second, she saw something